Breaking news. Breaking news. How? I was just betting on you, man. I didn't catch you. You did the Nasir. Y'all did all that just to go back to your hood? Y'all went through all that escape shit to go the fuck back to your hood? Y'all both dumb as dog shit, and y'all both where y'all belong, man. Y'all both had a perfect opportunity to run and never look back. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. Y'all blew it. And just because y'all didn't succeed and y'all wasted everybody's time, got inmates in trouble, you know, I got motherfucking cousins I can't talk to or send no money to because of what you did. I was vouching for you. But the way they court you and where they court you, what you do it for? What you do it for? Thought you would have went out with a bang. And I thought you would have been smart enough not to go the fuck back where you are from. Dumb, 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 dumb. I hope the jails rain 100 days and 100 nights on you niggas, man. Because it's just niggas like y'all that's in the fucking way. That's the definition for in the fucking way. I'll be back, man, later on with more vault talk, more live from the vault. Yeah. I'm really surprised at Ameen, man. Every fucking body got in trouble. The bitch just got out of jail. And she went back for y'all. All of y'all dumb. All of y'all are fucking stupid. But I'm gonna give y'all this. At least y'all tried. I will give y'all that. I'm a real nigga. You tried. You were supposed to make it count. Instead, you went back to the block to smoke an ounce. I guarantee you this for you doing that. You'll probably never see daylight again. And that's what the average nigga that's walking around living his life, he don't know that about you. He don't know you won't never go in a yard again. Goodbye, my friend. Let's take a look at this news clip, and I'll be back later on with more live from the motherfucking vault and breaking news. It's your host, Vault Boy Vague. You already fucking know, man. Don't be like these guys, young boys. pay attention, man. These motherfuckers is dumb as dog shit. I'm ready to come out with a new series. World's young, dumbest motherfucking criminals. Alright, y'all stay tuned, man. Take a look at this clip. We'll be back later on, man. Bow.
Warrant Supervisor for the Eastern Pennsylvania Violent Crimes Fugitive Task Force. This morning, at approximately 8:30 a.m., the 10-day manhunt for Armeen Hurst came to an end. After an aggressive night of negotiations with family members, after missed deadlines time and time again over the past 18 hours, an enforcement action was taken. Armeen Hurst was arrested in the 6100 block of Washington Avenue by members of our fugitive task force here without incident. We had set surveillance teams up after another missed deadline this morning for Hurst to turn himself in had come and gone. Our surveillance team observed who they believed was Hurst and two other family members get into a vehicle, and at that point, a vehicle containment was conducted. Hurst was extracted out of the vehicle, positively identified, and taken into custody again without incident. The arrest of Hurst concludes the 10-day manhunt for Nasir Grant and Armeen Hurst, in which two other individuals were arrested by the Marshal Service. It should be noted that in all four arrests, no force was used. There was no incidents. Our task force worked tirelessly for the past 10 days, 16 hours a day. We sorted through dozens and dozens of tips and exerted hundreds of man-hours. The arrest couldn't have come without the help of the media, the public, and the tireless efforts of the investigators here at our fugitive task force, the incredible effort of Northeast detectives, and the efforts of the district attorney's office, who also supported us.
Was anyone else taken into custody with Armeen Hurst?
His brother was taken in custody as well. Whether I don't know what the investigative process is, if he's been charged yet, but I know he was taken in for questioning. He was investigatively detained.
You had mentioned that this had been days in the making. You had been in contact with family members. What are those negotiations like? I mean, you might not be able to get into specifics, but
Sure.
How you work with people to have a positive resolution, and how obviously you had to
Sure.
go and get them.
Well, we were contacted by a member of the family about 11 o'clock last evening, or I'm sorry, it was earlier than 11. It was maybe early in the evening, 8 o'clock, and a deadline was set for approximately midnight. That deadline came and went. Minor communication was conducted between our investigator and that family member, and another deadline had passed early in the morning. And then another deadline had passed right before sunrise. And at that point, I decided we need to get our investigators back on the street. We didn't know if this was a stall tactic, but we had certain locations we believed Hurst was hiding. So we had put surveillance teams on those locations, and unfortunately for him and fortunately for us, he came out of one of them, got in a vehicle. We were able to contain that vehicle and arrest him without incident.
Can you tell us at all what the significance of the 6100 block of Washington is?
To be honest, we don't know right now. We just know we had a residence of interest. We thought there was a good possibility he was going to be there, and that's why you see these individuals behind me who were all there for the arrest. They helped us execute that warrant.
Do you think his family, was his family trying to get him away? Is that your belief?
So after the negotiations failed and 3 deadlines were missed, we weren't sure what the mind frame of the family was. We didn't want to give them the benefit of the doubt and lose a residence he was possibly in. So at that time, we decided to disperse on certain locations, and this one ended up panning out. You may hear from the family that they were on the way to turn himself in. We hear that a lot, but we just weren't willing to take that chance. If we had the opportunity to take him down on the street, we were going to, and it's not without good cause. There were 3 deadlines that came and went, 3 deadlines, and when the sun came up, that was it. We had to press forward with our investigation, and if we could end it this morning, we wanted to end it, and we did.
This is someone that you've said repeatedly is armed and believed to be armed and dangerous, accused of 4 murders. For this to end in a way where nobody else was hurt, can you kind of comment on that?
You know, it's just a credit to our task force, the way that we train, the way that we conduct surveillance, the way we conduct our investigative operations, our vehicle operations. It's just a credit to the guys you see behind me, the way that we can execute arrests. And you'll hear it time and time again, nobody got hurt, all the arrests were made without incident, and that's the way we like it. I want to make sure the guys behind me go home to their families at the end of the night. And sometimes if that means guys get away for a day or two, then that's what happens, but not in this case.
We also know that 2 other people were arrested by marshals. 1 other woman was also taken into custody. These are people who aid fugitives, and we talked about this earlier when this first happened. If you're helping, you are in it now too.
Correct. And perhaps that's why the brother was investigated, we detained. I don't know. That's for Northeast detectives to figure out, but you're absolutely right. 2 other individuals, a male and a female, were arrested during the course of this investigation. And we had said before, if you had helped during the escape and you were found culpable in aiding his flight or obstructing justice, warrants were going to be issued. Nobody was playing. The Philadelphia Police Department,